YouTube. Welcome back to the Trav Station, man. I haven't put a video up in a little bit, so let me get back on here real quick for y'all. Today's video is about when it seems like you come so far, you wait so long, only to find yourself still waiting or still in the same position that you've been trying to get yourself out of. This is for everybody out there right now in your life, paying attention to or allowing everything that you see on the news, people that's around you that probably shouldn't be around you, whether it's family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, don't matter. And because you love these people, you feel like, oh, I love them, so I keep them around, or because I love them, I got to do this, or because they're my family, I have to mess with them like this. Yeah, you can love them. You can love them. But sometimes, if somebody's in the way of things, way of your progress, a way of just, you can't get no peace or whatever it may be, the point is they're not adding, they're subtracting from your life as much as they can, draining you, draining your energy. Get them out the way, and you can love them and feed them with a nice long spoon. And for those of you who don't understand what that means, what it basically means is you still can be cool with them and talk to them from time to time, but you keep your distance with them, because they get any closer to you, they're going to be just sucking you dry and wasting your time. You know, the reality is everybody going through things out here. All of us. Even though sometimes when you by yourself, you know, you feel like when you're going through something, you feel like you're the only person going through it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some old bread on this biscuit, bro. For real. Old bread on this biscuit. I'm saying that to say this, my people. All right? I'm saying that you can get to the point to where you're putting in this time and this energy into something, right? And it seems like, or it's obvious, that that's not working. You bust your ass and you dedicate, sacrifice time to only find yourself still not seeming to be moving. And to make it worse, you got all this other junk going on, right? You got COVID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out. They come out with a new COVID every week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're coming out with COVID like tennis shoes and Jordans now. It's just ridiculous. You know? And if you let all of that get to you mentally, it'll make you, it'll damn near try to make you go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I say you got to try to stay away from the news. Ain't nothing wrong with being up on what's going on in the world, but don't make that like your go-to all the time. First thing in the morning, oh my God, I gotta see what's going on with COVID. See what's going on there. Oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Man, funk all that. This is what you do. This is what I have to do. See, I'm only gonna put these videos out, and I'm not putting out just a video. I'm putting out a video speaking on how I feel, what I go through, the world, whatever. Like, I'm coming straight on some real. I ain't finna just sit up here and sugarcoat, talk about nothing. That's what you're gonna get, you know? I'm gonna be real with it. So, that's what you have to do. Because the problem now is there's too much information going around. There's too much information about COVID, too much information about credit, there's too much information about money, there's too much information about life, too much information about not enough information. It's too much information about problems, especially negativity, everything like that. And if you try to consume all of that every day and still live your life, be a father, be a mother, be a daughter, be a son, whatever, pay your bills, go to work, you literally won't have energy for anything. You don't have enough for yourself. So you have to, probably now more than ever, and even I realize it at my age, you have to literally find a way to work on that mind of yours, to only focus on what you can handle. Just try not to consume everything else, because consuming all this other stuff we're not built for that. Your mind, you're not built for that. We're not built for that. Technology has already surpassed us as it is. Not saying technology is smarter than us. I'm just saying because man made technology. But what I'm saying is technology is already set up enough to get you off track, to get you so driven into social media. And social media is great. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, don't live your life. That's a separate world from real life. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about social media is, what makes social media so great, it'll mess with anybody. Not just your kids' mind, but us as grown folks, if you let it. You know what I mean? So you have to separate real life from social media. You got to take a break from things sometime and focus on exactly what it is you want, what you need to do, what you need to take care of, and put everything else to the side. Because if you don't, you literally will feel like everything's closing in on you. Nothing's working. This ain't working. Day after day, I'm getting up doing the same thing, going to the same job, dealing with the same problems, same issues. I'm praying. Nothing seems to be working. Nothing's moving. So if you come across this video and you feel what I'm saying, you know, hit the like button. Don't hate. Just don't act like that. Don't act like what I ain't saying ain't true. You know, it's real. Or you can leave a comment if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I was just tripping on it. I was thinking about that because I know I have my days. You know, we all got our good days. We got our days when we're up and we feel like we're on top of the world. Nothing's going to stop us. We about to get it together. Everything about to be all right. And then the next day you might feel like, man, I don't even give us. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even care. Or you wish you couldn't care no more. Just to make yourself feel better. Because you're tired of disappointment of not seeming to get from one step to another. And then here's where it gets real complicated, my people. Huh? This is when it starts to really mess with your mind. The older you get, if you feel like you're not moving, and this could be for younger or older, but maybe even more older because you've been around for a while, you start feeling like if you're not moving anywhere, then you're a failure. And you know why you feel like that? Because the world dictates what's success and what's not. And the world dictates who you are based on where you are and what you have and don't have. But the reality is that's not even real. That's not even true. So I'm not saying you're supposed to just be happy with where you are, be not happy. But what I'm saying is the world's so quick to say, you failed at this? Oh, well, give up. Or, oh, you ain't there yet? Oh, well, you can't have it. Or, oh, well, you at this age now and you ain't this, you only doing this, then you ain't nothing, you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world says, especially for men, because men are just, we're competitive, and that's how it is as men. So I'm not saying accept where you are. I'm basically saying if you keep stopping whatever you're trying to do and pay attention to who's looking, who's validating what, who's saying what you are, what you're not, your value, all damn day long, then you ain't gonna never feel like anything, and it's gonna take you off your game because you're too focused on stopping to see who's looking, who's paying attention, who's congratulating you, or who's telling you you are this or you are not. But at the end of the day, the only validation you truly need is from yourself. You don't wait on your woman to validate you. I don't care if she's your wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. You don't let no women out here dictate who you are and who you not. That's the problem, because women will tell you anything. And the funny thing about a woman is, no matter how good you're doing or not, she gonna find a way to push your buttons anyway. That's what women do, they push your buttons. So scratch that out. Who cares about what women talking about? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it can be a man on the other side. It can be a woman with a man, or men, you know, whatever, talking against women about where they are, or you got this many kids, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. It can go either way. I'm saying don't let nobody validate you. You got to validate you. You got to pick you up. You got to be responsible for you. You got to deal with you. You got to change you. You got to work on you. You got to study you. You got to fix you. It all starts with you and the higher above, keeping God first within that. And people might say that sounds so cliche. Hey, I understand that some days. I feel the same way. It does sound cliche sometimes. Sometimes it sounds like you should just say it because it seems like things aren't working that way. But if you do believe, then you got to stand on that belief. along with that. And along the way, Lord willing, the right people, the right opportunities, everything hopefully will come. But in the meantime, man, I feel you. It's like it's taking too long. Tired of waiting. Tired of watching other people do what you feel like you should be doing. Yeah, you should. Cause I know they said don't compare yourself to nobody else. I get that, but sometimes it's still real hard. Let's just be real. It's hard out here. It's hard. It's hard. I don't care what you're talking about. It's hard. It's hard. So look, anyway, I'm trying to get too serious on y'all. Talk y'all ear off and preach to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that often, but I just had to speak on that. So if anybody can relate, you know what I'm saying. If you can't relate, then God bless you too. You know, one day you will. Everybody has their ups and downs in life. Life's a roller coaster. You're not always up, not always down. That's what it is, man. This is Trav Station, though. Like, share, subscribe. Try to put this video out more as I can. I've been procrastinating, I know. It's Thursday, is what it is. And what can I say, man? Stay focused, my people. Try not to give up, you know? Because a lot of people giving up out here. A lot of people don't care no more. A lot of people just going through a lot, you know? So you got to find your way. One way or another, man. Stay tuned, more videos. Again, like, don't hate. Share. Subscribe.